So in this video we are going to discuss if Allah is all-knowing or not. So we are here in a most famous Muslim website for hadith, sunnah.com. So we are going to start by searching. This is going to be a two-purposed video. It's gonna be a tutorial on how to find hadith or things in websites on your own, how to search for things, and also an explanation to what we are going to see here. So first we are going to search for this hadith that says Allah comes down on earth every day to see who is praying. So when you are searching for hadith, maybe you heard somewhere someone talking about a hadith, or you have seen somewhere, you have to have some unique words in your mind about the hadith to narrow down the results that you are going to get. So as for this hadith that I'm searching, these are unique words. There is third part of the night. Let's see what we'll get. Allah waits until third part of the night is over. Yeah, this is what we want. Let's see this one. No, we want this one, I guess. Yeah. So this is the hadith that we want to discuss. It says that Allah waits till when 1/3 of the night, of the first part of the night, is over. He descends to the lowest heaven, i.e. earth or the atmosphere, whatever. So Allah comes every day on earth for what? And says, is there any supplicator for forgiveness, or is there any penitent, is there petitioner for mercy and favor? So he comes to ask people if they prayed for forgiveness or not. Actually, this is kind of complex hadith, but there is something simple relating to this story. So we are going to look for the other one. This is not a simple hadith. So let's add another word, forgive, and let's see what we are going to get. Yeah, I was looking for this one. Yeah, this one. This is Sahih Muslim 75:8a. So it says, our Lord, the blessed and the exalted, descends every night to the lowest heaven when 1/3 of the latter part of the night is left, and says, so Allah comes on earth and says, who supplicates to me so that I may answer him. So Muslims are required to pray 5 times per day. So, but Allah only comes once to ask if someone prayed. So we have two issues here. One, why Allah need to come and ask if someone prayed? Isn't Allah all knowing that no man can hear you, he can answer you no matter what time it is? But here it is proving different, because it says that Allah has to come at a certain point of time, and he also enters his creation because he is coming from heaven to earth. That means he has to physically move. Allah is not a spirit, Allah is physical. And you can Google if Allah is a spirit or physical. You're going to get results that Allah is not a spirit. So here you're going to see the one who supplicates to me, whatever. So I will answer him, and who asked me so that I might give him, and who asked me for forgiveness so I might forgive him. So what's the point of praying 5 times? Maybe you only have to pray once at a certain time, and the earth is not flat, or it doesn't have one specific time for everywhere. If somewhere is night, the other place will be morning or afternoon, whatever. This is practically impossible, or maybe Allah has to come down every hour or every 30 minutes on earth, going, coming, going, coming. This is impractical. So we have to see another, if there is another hadith that can prove that, will show that Allah is not all knowing. Another hadith is about creation. So let's search for Colette 40 days womb. See, these are unique words, they are not common words. So let's hit enter and see if we are lucky. A creation for the days. Yep, this is what we want. So let's go and analyze it. This is number 2. So here you can see, come on, here you can see that it says creation, the creation of any of you is like this. So Allah is explaining how he created each one of us through Muhammad. So Muhammad is speaking in behalf of Allah. So it continues saying that semen is collected in the womb of the mother for 40 nights. So Allah is claiming that the sperm lives for 40 nights in the mother's womb. So let's check if this is true or not. Okay, so here you can see a lot of sources, what they are saying. Like here it says 3 days, here says up to 3 days, here says up to 5 days, here says live for, must live for 2 days, some live for 3 to 5 days. Here it says several days. Oh, maybe Allah has a chance to be right, because it doesn't say like 5 days, right? It says several days. Let's click on this website. Maybe Allah has a chance to be right. Oh no, it says up to 5 days. So the average of sperm lifespan is 3 days, but it can live up to 5 days, not 40. So one thing, have found something that is wrong. So Allah was wrong to say a sperm lives for 30 nights, which is 30 days anyway. And in the hadith transmitted on the authority of Shuba's words, and 40 nights and 40 days, yeah, transmitted on the authority of Shuba. So this is Sahih Muslim. It is a well reliable source. It is considered as authentic. This is the same, but this goes into details of how a person would be when he grows up. Like it says, Allah's, we're just going to go overview. It says here, it says, yeah, this is important because it says 40 days whatever, then it turns into a clot for an equal period of 40 days, and it turns to a piece of flesh for a similar period. It says the semen turns into a clot. So let's go and search what a clot is. Clot meaning, because let's see what's a clot. A clot is a thick mass of coagulated liquid, especially blood or material stuck together. You see, so a clot is actually a coagulated liquid. In other words, it is a dry, thick forms of blood. When it dries up, it becomes thick. See, a clot is a dried piece of blood. If blood is dry, it means that there is no life. Like, because if the blood dries up, if it dries out, it means that all the cells in the blood are dead. So this is false, because there's no such a point in pregnancy or fertilization that a sperm or sperm and egg turns into blood. No, not into a piece of flesh. No. And then Allah sends an angel. This is where it gets crazy. Allah sends an angel, orders him to write things, i.e. his provision, his age, whether he'll be wretched or blessed. So it says that his age, like when he's going to die, like how long will he live. And you can see here it says whether he'll be wretched or blessed. So if you are rich, it means Allah made a destiny for you to be rich. If you are poor, the same. If you are evil, Allah wrote that for you. So this doesn't make any sense, because it will mean that there's no free will in Islam. So Allah wrote everything for you if you go to hell or heaven, because according to Islam you have to do more good stuff to go to heaven than bad stuff. So If Allah wrote for you to be wretched, it means that whatever you're going to do doesn't matter, because Allah wrote that you be bad. You cannot be good because Allah said you will be bad, wretched, or poor, or blessed, or cursed. So let's continue. Then the soul is breathed into him, and by Allah, the person among you do his deeds of the person of hellfire till there is only 1 cubit or an arm breadth distance between him and the fire. So what Allah wrote for you, like let's say this person is doing bad stuff. He's not killing anyone, he's loving, he's sharing his wealth, whatever. He's doing good to non-Muslims. This Muslim is bad because as a Muslim you are not supposed to be good to others. So he's performing the act of hellfire, but then that writing which Allah ordered the angel to write will proceed, and he does the deeds of people of paradise and enter it. See, you have been a bad Muslim, loving non-Muslims your whole life because Allah wrote for you, and then what Allah wrote for you in the end will proceed. Like it doesn't matter what you do, what is destined for you, you will do it. Like this guy was bad, before he dies he will do what Allah ordained for him to do before he dies, and then he will enter paradise. And the man does for the people of paradise when this guy is doing every good thing, killing Muslims, killing Christians, killing Hindus, killing everyone, or raping children, whatever, doing every stuff a Muslim is required to do. And then he did something of people from hellfire before he dies, which means that he becomes a bad Muslim right before he dies, because Allah wrote for him that he will be in hell. So this means that there's no free will in Islam. So people might say that, oh, those are hadith, whatever. So let's go to the Quran. This is the Quran. It is chapter 3, verse number 161, Tafsir al-Jalalain. So it says that when the red velvet cloth went missing on the day of Badr, and some people began to say perhaps the Prophet took it, and the following verse was revealed. It is not for a prophet to be fraudulent. So Muhammad and his followers went for robbery. They attacked people and stole a bunch of goods, and then the companions realized that something is missing, specifically a red velvet. Some scholars say it was a panty, whatever. So the piece of clothing, that piece of clothing was missing, and then his companions started discussing, like someone said perhaps Muhammad took it here. Someone accused Muhammad of taking it. The person would not accuse Muhammad if he was a good person. Maybe he had some history of being a trickster or fraudulent. So he was a best and common suspect between them. So they claim that Muhammad was a noble person, whatever, is wrong, because you cannot accuse a noble person of stealing something unless he has some qualities which are bad in himself. So it says it says Yahweh, a relevant reading has the passive and Yahweh, meaning to attribute Yahweh flawed to him, to be treacherous with regard of spoils. See, they are spoils. They went to steal things from other people. So do not presume this of him. Whoever defrauds shall bring what he has defrauded on the day of resurrection. So this is Allah talking. Allah is speaking that Muhammad did not take it. Someone is lying about Muhammad, and whoever is lying about Muhammad will face some consequences in the day of resurrection. So this is stupid, because Allah is God, right? So if Allah is God, shouldn't he? I mean, he should just say that Muhammad has not took it. Go and search this guy. This one is the one who took the thing. So Allah does not know who took the thing, because I mean, this is a serious crime. It is a thing that will destroy the reputation of Muhammad. It will literally destroy the reputation of Muhammad, of being accused of stealing something, and Allah should have rescued Muhammad. Instead, this stupid verse that no, Muhammad did not take it, someone else took it, and that person will be revealed in the day of resurrection. Why would you want to wait until the day if you can do it now? This made me think that there was no Allah, it was Muhammad all along, because this cannot be a verse from God. Muhammad just made up this to make himself look innocent. So carrying around, so day of resurrection, carrying it around his neck, and then every saw the fraudulent, and otherwise shall be paid in full a quarter of the earned whatever. So this is another proof that Allah is not all-knowing, or maybe it is also a proof that Allah does not exist. It is Muhammad who say something, and he claims that it is Allah who said it. So that's it for today, and if you have something related to this topic, just leave a comment. If you know other proofs that Muhammad or Allah is not all-knowing, please write that in the description. And if you have any suggestions about future topics, you can do so as well. Please like, share, and subscribe or follow. Thank you. See you in the next video.